Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival, brought to you by Colorful Technology and crucial by Micron Technologies. Bringing this broadcast today is going to be myself, Nitin Rambo Kamlesh, and with me, Darsh. This is the semi-final one. One of these teams are going to be marching on to the finals, which will be a LAN. Yup, we have a LAN coming up for the finals. And Darsh, what is your take on it? I mean, we got an amazing game ahead. Give us some insights.
Just awaited on the tickets for the land right now, Rambo. I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited to witness these semi-finals going on. We are gonna have one amazing match happening today, ladies and gentlemen. And guess which teams do we have for today? Well, the teams that we are gonna have today against each other are gonna be no other than ROG Academy versus Chill Cord. Now, both of these teams we have seen them performing prior as well, and they have just showcased us beautiful performances. So I'm literally waiting to see what they got us today, because it's not a best of one, it's going to be a best of
Oh,
three.
yeah.
ROG Academy versus Chilcott.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at the map picks and what these guys have that's coming up today. So it is going to be the first map is going to be Bind. All right, so that is an interesting pick. So Bind with ROG Academy on the defensive front and Chilcot on the attacking front. And map number 2 is going to be Ascent, where ROG have chosen to go for the attacking front and Chilcot have gone with a defensive front. And if it has to come to the decider, it is going to be Icebox, with the defenders being ROG Academy, attackers being Chilcot. Now, taking a look at how these guys have gone with the ban, it was Chilcot going ahead. They first banned Split, and then ROG had gone ahead and banned Breeze. The first pick went to Chilcot, they took on to Bind, and what we had there, and then ROG Academy went on to Ascend, and then Chilcot went to ban Fracture and Haven, and ROG went to ban Haven, and I mean, Dash. Two of my favorite maps. Well, I mean, Dash's favorite map is Fracture. My favorite match is Heaven. Both maps picked off by one of these teams. And here we are. So we are going to be jumping into Bind in some time. I mean, Dash, what's your take on it? Because we're at this first semifinal. It's been about 40 odd matches since the season started. We haven't been able to cast for I don't think we haven't cast for even one Fracture map, and Fracture being your favorite map. What is your
I mean, I'm really gonna miss Fracture a lot right now. This entire, NVIDIA GeForce Festival, I've been waiting to witness Fracture happen at least once, but nevertheless, we have seen phenomenal performances happening before as well. A 13-1, a 13-0, and a lot that has happened. But again, there's this thing, right? What has happened, and what matters is what are you going to do now? And now, Chilcod versus ROG. It's like a do or die situation. It's a best of three. If it's a 2-0 for any of these teams, that's gonna be, a complete one side domination, I agree. But if it goes to 1-1 and then a decider map, it's gonna be quite interesting, Rambo.
quite interesting to see as it is. But looking at what both these teams had to offer, I mean, Chilcot, I've been following them for quite some time. They had some amazing games, but they have the potential to take this home to their side. But at the same time, ROG are a team who are deadly. But the one thing that drags me back was last game. If you guys were there to witness the action day before yesterday, what a quarterfinal it was, my man. The games were so close. We couldn't predict what was going to happen. ROG were going back and forth in that game. Tamo, Zugbu were going ballistic firing their weapons, and it really took, I mean, Extreme Gaming, they almost pulled it to the other side. They almost did. And at the last couple of seconds and last couple of rounds, a lot of last minute mishaps happened, causing the rounds to shift in favor of ROG. And here we are with ROG in the semifinal. But knowing ROG, these guys are practicing every single day. Their grind is real. Same as with Chilcot. That's a team who's coming up in the community right now. These guys are grinding. They are ready. They have a pretty good man for their analyst and manager. They've got it sorted. I mean, Glyph himself, I've seen him play some amazing gameplays coming in the season, and I'm just waiting to see what this guy has to offer. Satan and another mad lad. He just goes in guns blazing and he gets those beautiful kills. What's on table today? There's nothing but action. It's nothing but action. I am not going to shy away from this. This is going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be one-sided per se, but anything can happen. It's Valorant. It always likes to prove me wrong. Of course, my production guy says
Yeah.
wrong. I mean, production guy, do you have any suggestions for Bind? Any score predictions?
2-0 ROG
Oh, he
is
says
what he is
2-0.
saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
a great level of
interesting pick.
confidence, right?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2-1. It's a best of three. What where good it is
Exactly.
if he ain't going for three maps. Uh, but all three maps are maps that they have a lot of information on. They haven't gone with fracture. They haven't gone with heaven fully. I mean, a heavy attacker sided map. They've gone with picks, which I mean, they know the tips and tricks for these maps. Uh, Bind Ascent and Last Icebox. So
Yep.
here we are going to be jumping into the game in just a bit. We're just waiting for the admins to give us a green light to go ahead to start the game. We're going to be jumping into the game in just a bit. Again, let's take a look at the journey that it's been like for so long. How these teams have played and how these teams have qualified till this level. How many of these teams have in fact been taken out early off in the tournament? And looking at the way Chilcott have in fact made it here. First, it played team Plasma. They won that game to 13-0, and the next game they faced Demolition Boys, a team who were there in the last season. And after that, they marched on to round of three, which was with Delhi Metro. Delhi Metro, team who were deadly. They were ballistic. They were guns blazing in this tournament. Like their scores, the first match was with Metal Esports, a team which came over last season as well. They went to overtime that game. That was a 15-13 game, an OT, and then pushing all the way on round three, they defeated. Uh, and round four, they face Zenith. Zenith is a team who took down 5TM, who took down Anshar. So they are not a team to shy away from. They had that beautiful win and they qualified to the semifinals. And looking at the other side, of the spectrum, uh, looking at the other side of the spectrum, ROG Academy. Apologies for that. I just had to. I just saw. I mean, looking at these stats, I mean, it is some impressive stats. ROG Academy coming in the tournament, starting off with an early win with full tilt through a 13-1, and then going on to Team Vengeance with 13-2, coming on to round three with Grey Fox on a 13-8, and then we have 13-10. I mean, Darsh was excited for that game. Can you give us any insights about that last game, that qualified two we had, quarterfinal two, with ROG Academy and Extreme Gaming? What was your take on that game? We had a 13-10 scoreline, comebacks in all
I mean,
fashions.
yeah, exactly. For a moment, it really felt like it was a complete one side domination. But when the side
Uh huh.
flips, we realized that no, it's not a one side domination. The other team, they had just their strategies, hidden somewhere down in their pockets, and they were like, just wait for a moment, we'll show our real strategies a while ago. And they showcased it. It was a quite, amazing game to witness. And this journey of the qualifiers, from right qualifiers to right now in semifinals, has just been amazing. We have witnessed 13 zeros happening. We even have witnessed overtimes happening. And if you remember, the very first day of stream itself, we saw an ace happening as well. So a lot has happened in terms
Yep.
of this game. So I'm quite excited to witness the semifinals itself. It's the day one of semifinals, and tomorrow even we are going to have a set of team playing against each other for the semifinals day 2. Now two teams are going to qualify from here on to the grand finals. And you heard it right, ladies and gentlemen, these teams are going to be playing it on LAN. As you can see already on your screen, Chilcots versus Zenith we had, and on the other side, quarterfinals 2 was ROG Academy and Extreme Gaming Launch. For that, from all those four teams, we filtered down two teams, that were Chilcots and ROG Academy, which we are gonna have today. On the other side, if I talk about the quarterfinals third and fourth, we had four teams out there as well. And for the tomorrow's semi-finals, we are gonna have Team Instant versus Anadi Army. Now, Anadi Army, another team to look out for. The way they have been performing, it is phenomenal. I mean, uh, what a performance it was, right? Anadi Army, even back when they played against one of the most amazing teams, what a victory they had on that map itself. So I'm quite interested, not just for today, but even for tomorrow, Rambo.
Yep. Well said. I mean, all of these teams, they clearly fought to come to this point, and they have been fighting since day one. And here we are at the semifinals, where one of these teams are going to be marching on to that LAN finals. And yep, it is going to be a LAN. And I'm just hyped up to see what's coming up for
Very.
this map. Agent selection is going to start in just a few seconds. And we're going to be jumping into this agent selection. The admins have informed me map selection and agent selections have done, and these guys are going to be hopping into the map in a couple of more seconds. We're going to be watching that screen in just a bit. But right now, looking at what's happening, it's by Darsh. Any takeaways for agent picks.
Chamber, Brim, Viper, Sky, and Jet. That's all I have in my mind whenever it's all about Bind. Now, Bind is one of the maps that's quite balanced. Not just an attacking favor or a defense favor map, we keep talking about, but a quite balanced map, I would say. And at the end of the day, right, attackers, defenders, yes, it might give you some advantage, but at the end of the day, your aim, your strategies, and your gameplay is going to decide what the results are. So, look at the agent selections right now. I do feel like it's going to be a fate. What do you think, Rambo?
I
Might
mean,
be.
the attackers are clearly investing on some heavy weapons right now. I don't think they. I mean, there is a couple of characters that they can play on a defensive position, but the defenders are going with a on all-out defensive and retake character approach. But of course, both teams having their experience, I'm not going to question anything right at this point. The best person to analyze the game is them themselves. These guys are on. They're on a roll right now because they've come this far, and coming this far, it's just a step away, and they are not going to be shying away from an all-out fight. So both these teams, they know what's online, they know what's coming, and they know what map it is. And this is an old map. They know all the lineups. There's a lot of strategies in this map. Still, strategies being learned each and every day. New lineups, new utilities being used to perfection. Now, here is what we're going to be witnessing. It's going to be ROG Academy starting on the defensive front, where Chilcott starting on the attacking front. And my man, worst aimer, the name may deceive you, but last time I pretty much think he was the best aimer last game. So,
Absolutely.
I have an eye for him as well. Glyph is another person. He's going to be uh, investing onto a Sky. So that's something I'm going to look out for. But on the other side, Tamao and the other players are also readying up as we speak. All right, so we have a bit of a tech issue going on for map number one. We have a small tech issue, which is causing the. All right, so we have a small tech issue going on. The admin has called upon a rehost for the map, so we're going to be going in for a quick rehost. And Dash, why didn't you walk us through the challenges the team had faced to coming into this part? Why didn't take a look at why won't take a look at the map schedule that we had previously?
Well, talking about what we had previously, I mean, as I said at the start itself, it was quite difficult for the teams to come till the semi-finals itself. Each and every map here was like a do or die. I mean, 13 to 1, yes, it might have happened 13 to 1 and everything, but again, look at what has happened right now. I mean, the way these maps are just going further and further. I'm just quite interested. I'm just like waiting to start with the semi-finals itself and witness the very first map, because we've talked a lot about Bind in terms of what it was, how it's you know uh, going further and a lot thing. But today the teams need to understand one thing, that if today they don't get it, it's done for them. The long journey that they made from the quarterfinals, fighting it out against many teams, and till semifinals, if they don't do it today, it's done. It's not just for Chilcots or for ROG Academy, it's for all the four of the teams that we do have right now here, Rambo, like Chilcot, Team Instance, Anadi Army, and ROG Academy. It's like a do or die. You do it today, you go to the land, you go to the finals. You don't, you just take all the learnings back home, and that's it. It's like it's that simple, right?
Well, it is that simple. I mean, anything is simple if you just take apart the game. But right now, a lot on stake for both these teams. These guys know what's online. These guys know what's coming, and both of them being prepared and being the teams of perfection. These guys are going to be fighting. I mean, they are going to be fighting with whatever chances they have. I don't think they're going to be. The defend looking at the defensive front. I mean, the amount of agents they've invested onto a retake position just feels like these guys are going to be uh, playing that retake and defensive position. I don't think any aggressive player is going to be pushing early on. But they are here to prove me wrong. They always prove me wrong, and the Caster's curse does exist. But here we are. Here we are. Darsh, why didn't you take away the first round?
I really love to witness the pistol round, as it decides a lot of things. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, It's gonna be the very first day of semi-finals between the sides of Chilcott versus ROG Academy, and we are gonna start it off with the pistol round itself. This round is gonna decide a lot of things on who takes the advantage and a two-round buffer for themselves, being ROG on the defensive half and Chilcott on the attacking half. Right now, I can see the attack going in towards the A side. Well, Showers is a position that they need to look forward to. It's going to be a headhunter taking. No, wait, the headhunter didn't take one player down. They need to be careful with ROG, are being quite aggressive at this point of time. Venka is holding that angle. He takes down one. No, that's just one that he needs to satisfy himself with. But the last surviving player that goes down as well. Chilcott taking the very first round for themselves. ROG Academy, the very first round on the attackers half, on the defenders half was quite aggressive for them, and we saw right with the help of teleporter as well. We saw two players coming direct from the teleporters to showers, and that's where I guess both of them got punished. The last surviving player couldn't do anything more, and that's how Chilcott got the very first of their round.
Well, first of the round, indeed. Right now, we're looking at the team ROG. It's just still going on a plain buy. Just Sheriff's invested. Not going to be doing on much. But here we are in the second round, wherein the attacking front have invested in some heavy weapons. Light armors being invested over one Sheriff. But they are going to be pushing onto this A side right now. Flash is going in. Glyph going to be taking the first pick. That's going to be Sean going on in the kill and the Ghost. And that is going to be quick trades coming from Zook. But of course, quick trades coming in back again from Worst Aimer and Satan. And then Oni, last player, trying to do some damage. Take down Satan. And Worst Aimer wiping out that last kill. And 2-0 on the board. But of course, two quick rounds lost because, I don't know, weapon disadvantage did come in favor for the defenders. Attackers never really invested in heavy weapons last round, but now they are investing on heavy armors and heavy weapons, and the defenders are also investing on heavy armors and heavy weapons.
Well, yes, 0-2, the scoreline that we do have right now. This round is going to be an important round, I would say, for the sides of ROG Academy, because if they do not get this round for themselves, they might lose their economy once again and might go in for and half buy. But with that, we are going to have an A push happening once again, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of grenades and everything. They are trying to push the attackers back. The spike, it's been initiated, and it's going to be a quick, very quick, but now the player goes down. That's going to be spike planted down itself. Satan, he is trying to plant, but will that be possible? I doubt that is going to be possible. And the spike goes to the B side directly, where I guess there are no players yet, but with the moment there will be players. Savage Yoda trying to enter the site. He is in the CT areas already. Back there, Worst Aimer takes Ghost verified. There goes one more player down. Worst Aimer, well, this time the aim of Yoda was better, and he will be successful in taking down the sides of Worst Aimer as well. One more player, his location is being compromised, and that's going to be the hookup position that he has for himself. But guess what, guys? The spike is being planted, and they need to be careful right now to defuse it on time. Oni takes down Gilf, and that's going to be Sutton trading Oni out there with the help of Nightfall. Will they be able to capture this round for themselves? It's going to be the biggest question. But Savage Yoda, his name says he is a Yoda, and he proves that with a 3k for himself. He secures the very first round for the sides of ROG Academy.
No, ROG can be taking one early round, but of course they did suffer heavy casualties, and it just seems that these guys are. I mean, that was a quick round, but of course they did suffer heavy casualties. One of their players did disconnect, so they are going to be going in for a reconnect quick on. Looking at what they are going in with the attacking front, they still have the credits to go for a heavy buy, and they are investing onto a heavy buy. I think they are going to be trying to push onto Hookah this time, but I may be wrong. Too early to say what's going to happen. I mean, Dash, what's your take on it?
I'm still trying to figure out on what exactly happened. I mean, the previous round, it was a quick round, a 3k, and everything happened. But right now, yes, talking about the creds. See, getting a round is important. There's one round buffer between the sides of Chilcott and ROG Academy. Now, if Chilcott wants it for themselves, they need to make sure that the buffer between them gets at least more than 3 to 4 rounds. Because at the end of the day, when you go from the attacking half to the defending half, things change. And at that point of time, if you do have that buffer to work around with, you might be able to get more round for yourself and the map as well. Because it's a best of three, ladies and gentlemen, and the first map, if you do it for yourself, you can go in for a 2-0, and that can be your map entirely, and the entire series can be yours. You can get the tickets to the finals directly. But will that be the case is something that's gonna be a biggest question out here. But right now, looking at the sides of Chilcott, Worst aimer. I mean, I really want to have an interview with this guy and ask him, what made him write that name, worst aimer. I mean, looking at his aim past few days, he got a quite good aim. I mean, a perfect aim, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like coming back to the side of ROG, last map, taking last map into perspective, ROG did suffer some heavy casualties in that map. They kind of lost a couple of rounds. They were in the deficit was about 6 round. They were in about 6 round lead, but they lost that lead in the last moment, and then they had to fight back to come back on top. And that was a chaotic situation last map with Extreme Gaming. I mean, Oni was not on top of his game last game, but right now he has to come back. He has to fire his shots. He has to get this round to his team because this match without Oni, it is gonna be a hard game. But looking at where Oni stands, he is proving his worth. 3 kills, 3 deaths with zero assists, but still he is doing the damage. And we are gonna be jumping into round number 3, number 4 in just a bit. Um, these guys are gonna be going in for the next round. Looking at what investment these guys are going to be picking off, this is going to be a broken buy for the defensive from the attackers. Are pretty much going with a similar heavy armor with Vandals invested onto their shoulders.
Well, yes, that is definitely going to be the case. I can see a judge now on the sides of ROG Academy. You do see a judge. That's going to be quite interesting to watch the players judging with the help of judge. Now, judge is a gun that most of the times I would say you see that in the hands of Raze. I mean, the map of Bind, Raze, Judge or Shorty is the best combination that you always play on. I do definitely love to do that, but we'll talk about that more later on. Right now, what is happening on our screens is going to be a push going in towards the B side. Not a hard push, I would say, because you can see two players trying to wait at the A side. But what is going to happen is players trying to enter from the showers itself. So they need to care the showers as well. Looking at where Oni is standing right now, he has a quite good position and a good angle if players try to peek in. But what he needs to be careful about is his back, because if that happens, it might be a bit of difficulties. But that's going to be Ghost taking down Satan. Now that's where difficulties starts for the sides of Chilcott, as they've lost very first of their players. But still, Gilf will be taking down ROG's one player. So that's going to be an equalizing situation where both of the teams have lost one of their players. With the help of Sky, they are trying to gain it for more information. But will that be possible? That's going to be a Prowler as well. Grenade, he needs to be careful. Oh, well, he is, but all he has is 55 HP. With the help of Nightfall as well, he might make things difficult for the sides of Chilcott, but that's going to be Gilf taking a 3k for himself and taking Savage Yoda down as well. The last player, he is trying to enter the side, but will that be possible? That's going to be Venka trying to hold an angle. He gets spotted, but that's going to be Venka taking down one. The second one goes down. That's going to be one more round rolling in for the sides of Chilcott, ladies and gentlemen. 1-3, the scoreline that we do have right now.
Yep, 2 round deficit. And this is turning out to be an attacker's paradise because right now the defenders did have that round in their side, but they let it slip with a 1v2 battle happening there. On towards mid. But right now, looking at what they are investing on, it is pretty much seeing down for the defensive run. One shotgun investing. Besides that, light armors onto Tamao. Tamao with 0 kills, a man who we saw fire off early on in last game is now not able to convert these rounds. And looking at what's Venki early kill coming out of his name, and that is going to be Sean going in for ballistic with Oni being taken down. Sight in their control. Last defender sitting on the side is going to be Ghost. All he has is his pistol to play around with, and he's going to be denied by none other than Venki. Man advantage for the attackers, 2v5 scenario, and that is going to be Tamo getting that one early kill, but I don't think he's going to be converting this round anywhere. And Glyph wipes him out, and that is going to be the 4th round for the attackers. And looking at where the economy stands, attackers rolling in a whole lot of credits. They only lost one man last round. I don't think he's going to be having any difficulties going in for another full buy. On this side of the defenders, if they lose this round, economy is not going to be forgivable for them because they are very low on creds. They need this win or they are going to be leaking rounds left, right, and center.
Losing this round Rambo directly means giving away 2 rounds to attackers. I mean, they got the full buy for themselves right now, but look at the creds they have. They don't have anything to play around the next round if they lost this one. So they need to be careful. But what's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, the push going in towards the B side. A side completely left with 3 players, but B side, there's going to be a Fade and a Brimstone trying to control trying to have a control on the entire side, but will that be possible is going to be the biggest question. There's going to be one player trying to push in from the hooker side. There's going to be players trying to enter from the long as well. Savage Yoda, his location gets compromised. He's trying to go behind, but Venki, will he be able to do that? Venka takes down one, but that's going to be a fair trade as Savage Yoda takes down one. So that's going to be 1-1 player lost from both of these teams. Now, what has happened is a spike is being planted, and there's going to be a 4v4 retake. Savage Yoda, his location is being compromised, and he needs to be careful before doing anything out here. There's going to be a satchel as well. He takes down one, two,
Ooh.
three. Oh my god, that's going to be three players done. And Tasted already 18 HP is all that this man has right now. Will he be able to clutch it with that 18 HP as he already has a 3k? He takes down the fourth one as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be huge. He takes an ace. That's going to be 5 for the sides of Savage Yoda. What a beautiful play. Bow down to this man, the monster himself, ROG Savage Yoda, taking it huge. And that's going to be the second round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling in for the sides of ROG Academy.
Yep, Yoda does not fail to disappoint. Savage Yoda on fire. 9 kills, 4 deaths, 1 assist. I mean, this man's on fire right now. He is leading the charge for Team ROG. But looking at where ROG stands, I just think a couple of the teammates who were they were amazing. These guys were ballistic last map, are yet to fire up their shots. These nukes need to warm up. Tamo and Ghost, if they start firing off, these nuclear warheads can take down the opponent in just with a flash. But back to the game. I mean, 2 round deficit in favor for the attacking front. These guys are playing it safe. Attackers going on a split play, 2-2 split going on to mid and towards the A side with one lone ranger scouting out the B side. Seeing what's happening right now. A push going on to Showers, Satan, and Chamber pushing in together in synergy. And that's going to be quick trades coming in here in the hookup place. Fenki going to be taking that one early kill. That's going to be Zook himself. And A side open for business. Oni, last man standing on this side. And he is going to be denied. Venka going ballistic. He's going to be taking that another kill. And he is going to be holding on to this competitive angle. But that's going to be Ghost reading this like a book. Trades come in all fashions, but man advantage for the attackers, side advantage for the attackers. Plans safely going to be taken care of in the A side. They are going to be going for a couple of plans. Savage Yoda playing it close, a close angle held onto by Sean. If Sean pushes in, this probably could be his round, but Sean is going to be caught in the utility usage by Fade, and that's going to be Savage Yoda going ballistic. Satan going to trade on Tamo, and oh my god, this is going to be utilities. Utility was happening in the A side 2v3 scenario right now. Advantage for the attackers. Shower position being held on by Savage. He has to go for this quick kill. Or he spots in one. Satan not doing the damage. He's going to be taking that one kill. More players alive. 2v1 scenario. A huge disadvantage for the defenders. And there we have Savage Yoda being taken down. And there we have it. 5 rounds on the board for Team Chilcod. These guys are on a spree. And they have all the credits that they need to go for a full buy this round as well.
ROG Academy. Unfortunate for them, but right now they do not have any creds to go in, even for a half buy. Look at that. They need to, work around with pistols, Ghost, and one Spectre. But I have to give it to Savage Yoda once again. This man, he is just doing all the heavy liftings that he can for his entire team. And look at that, 11 kills with 5 deaths. Now that's a huge number itself. But talking about this round, it's going to be an A push happening right now. All the attackers have gathered towards the shower and the main itself. Venka takes down one. That's going to be Zuk taking down other. Satan and Son goes on ballistic by taking down Oni and one more player out there. So that's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation happening. Again, ROG Academy goes out on a disadvantage, but Ghost, he's the last man surviving. He needs to be careful. He needs to have a 1v4 clutch. All that he has right now is to play around with that headhunter and hunt the head. He kicks down one. That's gonna be worst aimer being done. And Dusted Gilf, he knows his location is being compromised for a while. He will be into a lot of problems, but right now Ghost verified. What more can he do? Will he save that weapon, or will he go in and at least make sure to, just drop down 1 or 2 weapons? Well, he's trying his level best, but no, he goes down. That's going to be Satan taking him down. 6th round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling in for the sides of Chill COD. Now, the buffer is of 4 rounds that both of these teams, and that's going to be a timeout from the sides of Savage Yoda. A timeout that they needed the most.
A timeout needed the most indeed. These guys are on it for the fight. 2-6 scoreline deficit in favor for the attackers. 4-round deficit. The timeout. Defenders need to use this timeout. They've called it early on this time. last time when they did this, it was way beyond. I mean, they were about they lost about they lost a 6 round deficit, and the scores were leveled, and that's when they called the timeout. That was too late, and the last minute timeout did actually pull the game in their favor. So right now they are pulling this timeout early on in this best of 3, and could this be the turning point for Team ROG? Could they, in fact, pull this game back in their favor? This timeout, they gotta decide what's going wrong. They have to decide what the split is going to be, what players are going to be playing which side, and hopefully, with the consultation of the coach, I think they're going to be coming back into the game with double the firepower. Looking at their buys, investments being made with an operator, Glasskin operator, no armor whatsoever, onto Ghost. Tamo still with one frag. I mean, he needs to start clocking those kills. He needs to start getting those numbers to his name. But here we are on the other side, 3 seconds, and we are going to be jumping into this next round. Looking at what's happening, attackers, they are going to be pushing in for a quick B. Be playing on the A side whatsoever. This is going to be an early pick from Sean coming on to Hooker, and Hellfire being used, and Glyph going to be pushing in. He's going to be flashing his teammates into the side. Heal going out, and he can get the flash. No, he's not going to be flashing it in. But that's going to be Ghost going to an early kill. Savage Yoda being trading another kill, but Ghost going ballistic. 2 quick kills, and Antamo coming back for a beautiful kill. And two of the defenders go down in quick succession. It's all down to a 2v2 scenario. They know where the Spike is. Spike, in fact, has made its way out of the side, and this could very well be a plan if they time it right. Chamber going all around. He's making sure that there's no sound given whatsoever. And this could probably be a beautiful fake, but Zook has the suspicion of it happening. Oh, he does spot it in. He spots the backstab going in, and he's going to be calling it for his teammate, and they are going to be playing this safe. They destroy the teleport so he does not come back. And I know this probably is going to be an A side plant, but they are going to be playing it safe. They know what's happening right now. They just need to stick together and get this round. They just get this round in their side, because 2-6 is a scoreline that you do not want to be in. And defenders, like I said, going together, they need to stick together. In an aim battle, this probably could go in their favor, but of course, the collateral is something that we have to expect as well, because the last man standing is none other than Venki. He's a man who can fire those amazing shots. They are taking the time to clear off all these angles to make sure that they have all angles checked. Time not their best of friend. This is proving to be Venki's game. He probably could get this one. Venki goes, oh no, that's sad. But here we are with 6-2, all the scoreline. Dash, what's your prediction? I mean, they're going to be getting the third round, so 3 round deficit in favor for the attackers.
I wouldn't go with a 6-6 this time, obviously, because right now the way Chilcod has been performing, I'm looking forward for them to take at least more three round. I mean, one at least 2 rounds, at least 2 rounds. The way they have been performing, it's quite phenomenal right now. But the next round, it's going to matter a lot. Talking about the buys itself, ROG and Chilcod, both of them have a good buy to work around with. Just that Savage Yoda and Ghost, they have to go with some light shields, as they do not have enough of crits to invest on high shields. But with that, the next round comes into the play. 6-3, 3-6 is scoreline, a 3 round buffer that Chilcod do have with the sides of ROG. Will this round just change things, or no, is going to be the biggest question right now. ROG's Yuki spots one player that's going to be a fade outside the Shah's position, and what is happening right now is the attackers are holding, and they are not going in for a direct push to any of the sides. Both of the sides, they are just waiting. And look at the spike. Spike is down right now. Chamber got the spike for himself, but yes, the spike is going towards the B side, where as you can see a fade at the A side already. There's gonna be two players already. Ah, no, ROG. You need to be careful, Venka. He could do that, and he did that. He takes down one player. Brim, he was holding a beautiful position, but that doesn't matter because the spike is being planted, and that's going to be just two players surviving at the end of the day. Zook and Ghost. Now, this duo, can they make things work for their favor or no? Because if they don't, that's going to be a difficulty in buy for the next round once again. Right now, either they go in and try to drop weapons from the sides of Chillcord and get this round, or save the weapons that they got. That's the only two options that they do have right now. But Ghost trying his level best to get at least some picks for his team. But Zio takes down
Oh,
one, two. That was huge. huge, but time is something they need to be really, really careful about. Worst Aimer is on the long side. Ghost is trying to go further. Will they be successful in doing that? Well, Ghost decides to go in for a save and not to, lose the weapons they have. But what they have lost is, ladies and gentlemen, one round already. 7-3. The scoreline that we have, Chilcott, they are making it work in their favor. More 3 rounds, and they might hit the double digit for themselves.
I mean, they might hit the double digit for themselves in indeed, but we are still way within the half of the regulation time. And looking at what they are going to be buying, a lot of different buys coming in from the defenders. They're trying to. Economy is really not their best friend in this game. These guys are struggling each and every round to get those buys in check. Look at this. They've even pushed to the point where Tamo is going to be investing onto heavy armors and a sheriff for them. Looking at on the teams of Chilcot, these guys are heavily invested onto heavy armors and vandals. They are going to be pushing into the site of a B and on an all-out push. Hookah is the one position two defenders are going to be holding on. Site is in fact free. This could be their advantage because the angles they are checking, they are not checking onto Hookah. This could probably be their game if they time it to perfection. Zook coming in, not realizing Venki has a beautiful angle. With his beautiful angle along on, but that's going to be Zook trying to trade that kill, but no, defenders are all coming in here. All right, this could probably be a head-on-head fight happening in the side of B. Quick trades coming in. Only going to be getting that first kill. Sean, quick trade coming in from him. It's a 4v3 scenario right now. The 3v3 scenario, 3v2 happening right now. Advantage for the attackers. These guys, defend. That is going to be a diffused fading out. The last two surviving, and that is going to be Glyph coming out, taking down Savage Yoda. Have it, folks. 8 rounds on the board. 5-round deficit in favor for the attackers.
Looking difficult. Right now, the way the sides of Chilcot have been performing, they are not even giving a chance for the sides of ROG to do something. Before the spike goes down or before the spike gets planted, we see that the sides of ROG have already lost one or two of their players, and that's where all the difficulties are. But again, coming back to the buy, Savage Yoda, he will be going in with that Spectre. I mean, 3 players going with Spectre, 2 with Vandals, but light shields are something they need to be careful about. Whereas talking about Chilcot right now, they have their hands on everything that they need for themselves. They got vandals, they got heavy armors. There's going to be an investment of Nightfall as well from the sides of Savage Yoda. He takes down one, but no, that's going to be a trade happening. Well, that's a 4 versus 3 situation where the push is still going in towards the B site. All of the players have already just gathered themselves at the B site, and you do see one player, but that's going to be Satan trying to teleport and go towards the A side as well. Worst Tamer takes down Tama, only takes down Worst Tamer, so that's going to be a fair trade happening. But a 3 versus 2 situation once again. Chilcod, this might not be around for them, but with the help of Seekers as well, they are going to get the information of the players out there. That's going to be Oni going down. Gilf takes down one more. The last man surviving, he is the ghost, and his location is already been compromised. What more can he do is going to be the biggest question right now. Spike going in towards the A site is going to be the biggest question out here. They need to be careful before doing anything, because Ghost, he has a 2 they're forced to work around with, and right, one shot is enough to take you down and out completely. But right now, Spike being planted, needs to be careful. Ghost knows his location. As soon as he peeks, he goes down, but he misses
No!
the shots. You don't do that. And that's going to be the investment of Nightfall as well. He takes down one. He might take down the second win as well. A do or die situation. That's going to be the investment of Prowler's Ghost. He is trying to go a bit more aggressive and try to take down the Fade. But what does the Fade do? She rotates, needs to be careful. That's going to be quite near fight. He has his angle. He takes her
No!
down. 3K for Ghost. And ladies and gentlemen, the 4th round rolling in for the sides of ROG Academy. Ghost
All I'm
doing
gonna
it
say
beautifully
is,
once again.
welcome back, Ghost. We missed that action for the first quarter, but now he's back. He's in the game. It's all left to Tamao. I know he's gonna be jumping back into the game. He is gonna be coming back into the game in just a bit, but for what I'm looking at right now, 4-round deficit in favor for the defenders, aka Chilcod right now, who are the attackers last round. This seems to be their game.
Absolutely. No doubts on that. I mean, it's amazing to, witness what exactly is happening. 4-8, the scoreline that we have right now, Rambo. And the next round, it's gonna change a lot of things. I mean, that's gonna be a pistol round, right? So you know, if you have the pistol round for you, you got the next round as well. So it's gonna change a lot of things. But Rambo, take it away.
He's gonna take the way over.
Eager
Here from Savage Yoda onto Glyph. He spots another
Bring
person
them
inside,
down.
but he's gonna be using his synergies to perfection, and that is gonna be. Oh,
Where
hold
are
on.
you?
Smoke might miss. He was stable inside. Oh, the spray does not help him, but only gonna be getting a next kill. Sight in favor for the attacker inside. That's gonna
One
be another
enemy
kill. Savage
remaining.
Yoda only firing off weapons left, right, and center. Satan, last man alive, holding on to this position. Pistol round, critical round for the defenders. They have to get this back. Satan exposes his position by taking down Ghost. He goes down early on. That's going to be Satan, the top fragger for the defenders. Shilcord's top fragger. 15 frags, 7 dead. Can he make it count? 4 versus 1 scenario. Tries to get them out. Gets another one. 2 kills on his name. Can he get another one? He is going to be going in. No, he does not get that kill. But he does. And could he get another one? No, 3k on his Satan, but he does not convert that round. ROG facing heavy losses left, right, and center. Here we are. 5 to 8, 3-round deficit. It is going back in favor for ROG. But time is going to tell what's going to happen.
It's a time for comeback for ROG. I have nothing to say rather than that. ROG making the comeback happen. They got this round for themselves, and the next round they got an advantage on that. It's going to be the investment of Marshall, Heavy Armor, and Spectre. But on the other side, you can see Satan with 17 freaking kills, and right now he has a shot to work around with. Now, this is going to change a lot of things. Ghost trying to go in with the Marshall, trying to take player down, and gain in a more information. It's going to be the players group out there. Will they be able to do that? One down. Aggressive takes down one, but that's going to be a fair trade happening, and Venga going down. As
Satchel out.
Satchel out.
One enemy remaining.
Spike
down, B.
Samo takes down Sudden, Gilf takes down Zook. Gilf even goes down. And now, the last man surviving out there is going to be no other than Worst Aimer with the best of his aim and a shotty in his hand. Will he be able to do a 1 versus 3 clutch? Now, Raze is low on his HP and he needs to be careful. He needs to look at his jam, but no. Ghost takes Worst Aimer down as well. And the 6th round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling in for the sides of ROG Academy. 2 rounds buffer that they do have. Will this change things or no? It's the biggest question right now.
I mean, I really can't predict what's going to happen. Deficit is down by just 2 points. We started off so early on, and now we're looking at a 2-round deficit. A lot going on. Team ROG have this in check, but of course, apologies for that. The defenders were in a weapon disadvantage now that they have invested in heavy armors, light armors, and vandals. This could probably be their round. But attackers going on a 1-4 split in favor for the B side right now. They spot in some people holding on to the B side. Showers being contested by 2 defenders. Ghost spots that in. He has the information. And he's going to be falling back. He's going to be playing this safe. 3 defenders holding on to the A side. I don't think there's notification coming onto this B position. Hookah being contested. Savage Glyph holding on to this close angle. Worst aimer. He has to get this first kill to convert this round in their team's favor. But can he get that one? He has a beautiful angle. He knows where they're going to be coming from. He suspects the push coming early on. Defenders rotating in all fashions. But there we have it. First kill in favor for Sean. And that's going to be causing a whole lot of inflammation for the defenders. All down to the last 4 defenders who have in fact made a push towards the B side, and they have spotted the early on target, which is going to be Sean. He's going to be taking them back. One in getting a kill, but Sean going ballistic. 3k on his team. Last 2 attackers surviving versus 3 of the defenders who are in fact in this side of B. Quick trades are going to be channeled here, but Zuko going to be taking that early kill. 2v2 scenario. Backstab coming. Raze, I don't think he knows the backstab is coming in his way, but Oni does suspect it. He may get this last kill. Oh, it's Worst Aimer going with that kill. And that's a whole lot of information being channeled in. And that's when the dual kills coming from Worst Aimer, and Zuko goes down. There we have it, folks. Chilcott back in the game. Weapon disadvantage. That's all they had missing. And now that the weapons have come back to their hands, they have got this round in their favor. 9-6. 3-round deficit coming in favor for the defensive front, aka Chilcott. In the driver's seat for map number 1. Chilcott picked up Bind, and here we are. They are on a roll.
They definitely are, Rambo. But right now, what is happening is it's somewhere going in the sides of ROG, but again it is falling in the sides of Chilcott. We are not yet sure of what is exactly going to happen, but what right now is happening on our screen, ladies and gentlemen, is the up next round goes finds the sides of Sean with the weapon. Just spotted and with some few pixels out there, and that's where he punishes him. He's not able to take him down with CP, but he has taken a lot because he has a savage roll down goes, Sean takes on 2-3.
Spike down A.
That ballistic that he is taking for him and his entire team out there. 2 attackers versus 4 defenders is all that we have right now. Down, only takes the second one down as well. Zuke is coming right exactly in the front. There's one more. Saturn, he is in
Last player standing.
position. Only fails to find him, and that's where Saturn will be punishing. Only goes down 1 versus 2 situation. Worst aimer trying to go in. Yes, first aimer takes down Zuke and that's done. Chilcott getting double digits for themselves. Is it or there is any hopes of comeback from the sides of ROG Academy? What are your takes on that, Rambo? Rambo is in shock. I do feel like
I mean,
yeah.
I really don't know what to say, man. At this point of time, ROG, they still have a timeout in this round. Are they going to be using that timeout? Are they going to be trying to find out what went wrong, or are they aiming to get the next map in their favor and push it to third map? I mean, we are still way in regulation. Investments are in favor for the defenders right now. A lot of sheriffs and specters invested on towards the attackers. Nothing more than that, but. Defenders do have weapon advantage. Attackers still yet to converge onto this mid position. Oni trying to get some information here onto Hookah. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. Time is gonna tell, but looking over here, Zuku just spotted 2 people pushing out of showers. So that's gonna be a lot of information for a rotation coming in. And there we have rotates are in position. Spectre. Can he get this kill? Tamo with a Spectre. He has still... I mean, he is firing off a little bit, but... Oh! Quick pick coming in here. This will probably be his demise. Oh, he just gets away without any injury. I think he is going to be playing this safe. 11 points of health. He's walking away. Can't do much with what weapon he has, but 2 of the attackers very low on health. Very low on health. This probably could be another round for the defenders. But time not in favor for the attackers. Worst aimer gets that early kill on the Oni. And that is going to be quick kills coming from Ram out. Spots another one. Going to be traded in. Spots a Spike. And that's going to be huge information for the
30 seconds
defenders to rotate. And Spike going down. Weapons still not in favor for the attackers. Spectres is all that they have to work
your
with.
fear!
One Vandal with Zook. Can he make this one count? Can he make this one work? They are going to be holding on. Oh, Sean coming in for a backstab early on with his ultimate. And he gets in one. Venka's going to put another trade. Spots the last person. It's uses advantage for him. It's going to be a 3. Oh, he gets taken out by Satan. And there we have it, folks. 11th round on board for the defenders.
6-11.
Team Ace.
That's what my
Now this pleases me.
switching the sides, as I said a while ago, might change a lot of things, but at the end of the day, there are few things that matter a lot. And a timeout is what is being started by the sides of ROG Hacker. That's like the most needed timeout right now, because the very first map itself, it's like a gain of confidence that you get after getting the very first map pick. The very first map for yourself, right? You gain a lot of confidence, and if you are not able to get the very first map for yourself, you feel a kind of demotivation inside yourself. But they need to be really clear about things, that what has happened. All that they have right now is what is on their screens. They need to make sure that they do not give even one single round to the sides of Chilcott, because one round and Chilcott will be moving further to the match point directly, and that's where they might get the very first map from the best of 3 series. So it needs to be a do or die situation. Well, the timeout is almost about to end, and I really hope that this timeout changes a lot of things in terms of what all is happening with the sides of ROG Academy. But Chilcott, they got all their you know uh, if we talk about the ultimates, they got them ready. They have so much to play around with. They have a Nightfall, they have Sequel, they have Sure Their Foes, they have a lot to play around with for the pre-plant and the closed post-plant as well. So gonna be difficult, but ROG Academy, if they have to be in this competition, they have to do it.
Time to hunt. Scout
They have to pull
destroyed.
this one back in their favor. Right now, they are slowly bleeding rounds. This doesn't look like we're going to be taking this any further if they do not push on to get this round in their favor. 11-6. Scoreline slowly weeding away from the attacking front. These guys have the A side in question, and they get an early kill. Ghost gets an early kill. Spike going down. Defenders together bunched up. These guys
Spike
have to go
planted.
in for this retake. It's a crucial round because right now, looking at where the attackers are, if they lose this round, they are going to be going for a broken buy. They don't have the credits to go for a comfortable buy right now. And that's going to be kills coming to Satan and Cliff. And that is 2 big kills for the attacking defensive side. Savage would have going for the kill on this side. And a lot of disadvantage. Now it's a 3v2 scenario. Attackers attackers did not expect this coming in their way. Oni is going to be leveling. What's
player
another one?
standing.
And that's going to be Zuko being taken down. And Cliff going ballistic. And there we have it. Another round for the defenders. 12th round match point in their favor in this best of 3 series.
6-12.
Match point.
Round of it is still good. We have seen comebacks happening, right? If you still remember the Antwerp map that we witnessed, we believe that comebacks do happen. But will it be the case? Because impossible itself says I am possible. So will it be possible or no? Ladies and gentlemen, one single round is going to decide a lot of things happening out here. Talking about the defenders, they got no of their ultimates, and about the
You want to
attackers,
play?
I've got
Let's
your
play.
trail. They are run with, but right now only with that judge ready to judge the players out here. Will he be able to do that? He has got
Satchel out.
people. They are trying to get
Satchel out.
information. Only
Prepare for hellfire. Out of
This
charges.
ability has caused a lot of things. Was aim and
Spike down A.
versus 3 equalized situation. Well, make it a 2v3.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
The last surviving player, Ghost, with the tour they forced. Matching it out for Franka. Better this time takes down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it for the very first map of this best of 3 series. Bind goes into the field
Well, they are having their fun while going in for a defuse, and there we have it, folks.
Defenders
Map number
win.
1 going in favor for Team Chilcott, aka their pick. And they played it to perfection, 13-6. Not a bad scoreline. I mean, I expected something to be a little closer, but here we are. Beautiful scoreline. These guys have got this map in their favor. We are going to be coming back for the second map in just a bit. So we're going to be taking a short break before we jump into map number 2, which is going to be Ascent. So you guys should be ready for it. It's going to be a quick break. About 5-minute break is where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a heartily welcome to all of you at the NVIDIA GeForce Esports Festival powered by Crucial by Micron and Colorful Technologies. This is me, Darshita, back again with you guys, and on desk with me again is going to be my amazing co-caster Rambo. But today's day is going to be a best of three series where we had the very first map of today done and dusted, the Bind map, which had Chilcod taking it for themselves with a beautiful scoreline of 13-6. And right now, we are gonna have the second map roll in within few of the seconds, and this map is gonna be Ascent. Now, Rambo, Ascent is a map that we have been witnessing,
A whole lot.
since the
Yeah.
beginning, right? Since the beginning, we have been witnessing Ascent. So, what are your takeaways on this map?
Well, looking at Sen right now, last map was Shilcott's pick. They played it to perfection, got that map in their name. But right now, looking at what's happening, uh, it is ROG's pick. They are playing the attacking front on
Anyone feeling
Ascent.
Teşekkürler.
If the
Thank you.
stats prove it right, probably they should be taking this map back home. But Chilcott are showing a face that I've never seen before. These guys are hungry. They want to go for this. They are going to go for this. And they are hungry for the kill. These guys are hungry for the kill. And they want to take this map in their name. In 8 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, we will be knowing what's going to be happening for the first round for this best of 3 map number 2, which is Ascent, a pick from Team ROG. And here we are, off to the game. Tama is going to be the first person we're going to be watching here. Going in for a mid-push split on towards the B main. But Glyph going to be ballistic, taking on early kill. Sean going another way. Zugbu being taken on. ROG falling apart in this early pistol round. Savage Yoda trying to do his best. But looking at where we are right now, this does not seem like what they have planned out. 3v5 scenarios. Defenders still having a lot of troops on the A position and the B position. They are not leaking any information whatsoever yet. Just holding on to their angles. That's all they need. They just need to hold on to this. And this round is going to be coming onto their pockets. One early round, pushing them to comfortable by the next one. But a mid push slowly coming in here. It's going to be Glyph, the chamber himself, watching onto this mid. He's going to be having the advantage angle. Oh, he misses a shot and he's going to be teleporting back. But that's going to be information leaked onto the defenders. And that's going to be Chamber again, pushing on from the A side. He has the angle, takes in one. Can't take the other one. Takes the other one. Nobody's going to
down.
get
Defenders spawn.
early on in the game. Only last man standing and Satan coming on for the last kill. Wait, Satan's got a bad habit. He always gets that last kill. But who are we to blame? He's got that last kill. He has his team in the high spirits. 3-1. 3 kills, 1 death in favor for Glyph. An amazing round early on for Team Chilcott.
Chilcott wants it no matter what. They are not hungry for kills right now. They are hungry for taking that final slot for themselves. They want to do it no matter what. But right now, it's a long way that we are witnessing, and to the sides of ROG Academy, every step that they take, they need to be careful of whatsoever happens. Now trying to end their kills will be taking down those. That's going to be one very first player being done and dusted. The head
They found my trap.
helps to hunt the head a lot, and that's going to exactly happen. He's trying to go in, he takes down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
A quick round for 2-0. The scoreline that we have right now. But the third round, as you know, after the full buy, it changes a lot of things. So will it change for the sides of ROG Academy?
I doubt it, because Chilcott right now, looking at the offensive angles they are holding in, they are on a hunt, they are on a roll. But ROG, still, even after that, 2 people are investing on the light armors, weapons, facilities not in their, not their best of friend for the day. Heavy armor is being invested onto 3 of them, Vandals being invested onto every one of them. They are going to be going in for this quick pull. Defenders pushing in early on, location revealed. And that is going to be causing a whole lot of action coming in from the defensive side. And these guys have left the B side completely free. Ghost gets an early kill on the Glyph. This could probably be the game for them if they push onto the B side. And it is going to be the B side. B side is left for free. Defenders a little going over the top, but they have missed the side. They have not guarded the side. Side is open for business, and they are going to be going in for a comfortable plant. Mid position opened up, and that's going to be one person, two people putting on in the garage position, and they can go for the kill. Ghost going ballistic. 3K on his name. Sean going to be training that kill, but Zook going the extra mile, taking down Sean. Last man standing. Satan, the last man. Can he do it? Nope. It's going to be Tamo going for that last kill, and there we have it, folks. The first round for Team ROG. Still early on in the game, weapon advantage neutralized for both these teams. Both of them have invested onto the heavy weapons, and that was the equalizing round. 2-1 on the board. Chilcod. Well, I'm not gonna push it on them, but yeah, they were overconfident that last round. They actually pushed on to. I mean, they got a little. I mean, they did a little. They just put a little early on towards the A side, and that kind of cost them the round.
2-1, the scoreline that we have right now, and with this, we are on the first round. This round can change a lot of things, and there you go. Shot of operator from the sides of Guild takes down one from the sides of ROG Academy, and that's how they lose one of their important players. KJ Batamo is holding that action. He gets rid of what Tom can, but right now he gets traded, and that's going to be Venka taking him off. That's a 4 versus 3 situation. ROG on a disadvantage, I would say, as the player standing advantage still lies in the hands of Chill God. Takes down
Spike
Savage,
down mid.
Goes on ballistic, takes down Sean and Venka, and does it a 2 versus 2 retake. Now this is a do or die situation if he was to retake. Get out of my way! And from
Enemy suppressed.
Haven itself, and
I can't use that.
Going for ball bank shots, but will he be able to do that? There's one player next exactly right in front. He needs to be careful. Both of the players are holding down cross angle, so peeking at this point of time is going to cause a lot of things. He goes down.
Teleport's ready.
Will he be able to take one? They need to be
Last
careful.
player
No,
standing.
no,
One
no.
enemy
Goes
remaining.
takes on Satan, do this down only, but goes taking that 3K once again, equalizes the entire situation, and the scoreline is 2-2.
Did Ghost just use his ultimate last round?
Nope.
Yup, he did. Oh my god, the guy just used his ultimate last round at the last second. Well,
Oh,
Jet's not going to be having his knives. No party with the knives this round. So looking at where we are, 2-2. Scoreline neutralize ROG. Maybe they're back in the game, but who knows? Defenders trying to play an aggressive round. Maybe that isn't their cup of tea. Mid push coming in here from the defenders. Glyph's going to be taking that early kill as usual. Walking back, but attackers still split. Where they split on the map. 2 people holding on to an A push, 2 people holding on to a B push. No one watching on towards mid. Now slowly KO comes on to check the mid position. Probably can get one early kill, but A side left alone for one lone Raze to hold on to the side. This could probably be the demise of Raze if the pick goes in favor for the attackers. I think it is going to be going in their favor. My man, always going in favor for the attackers. And there we have it. Quick kill coming in there. Defenders still trying to rotate towards trees. And they have Garden in their control. They can get this run back in their favor. But the question is, are they going to be going in for that early peak? Flashes coming out in all fashions. Venka trying to peek in. But no, he's going to be really falling back. Glyph on the other side. They're going to be taking down Zugbu. Savage Yoda. Holding on and Tamo and Savage Yoda. All synergy. Taking 2 consecutive kills back to back, and this is going to be last man standing, and that is going to be Chamber. Last man
30
standing.
seconds
He
left.
has to make this thing work for his team, or he is going to be losing the neutralizing league. And the spike
Teleport's
is
ready.
planted on the A side. Chamber on side can do it. Glyph, the man, the myth, the legend. He has been pulling off the early kills in all these rounds, and he can make this one work as well. Gets one. Can he get the second one? Spots the second one.
enemy remaining.
He gets the second one. Can he go the extra mile? Third kill. It's just 1 kill away from this victory. Flash coming in. Oh, that is gonna be a beautiful flash, but he's not gonna be peeking in. Advantage. Oni is gonna be going down, but time is there. He is gonna be getting this diffuse, and Glyph going the extra mile. ROG, what just happened back there?
I really am fantastic.
What a beautiful ace. I mean, for a moment, it was a 1 versus 3 situation. I honestly lost all the hopes of Chilcod taking this round for themselves. But Gilf, this man, this monster, He turned the tables around and you can see what happened. One more round, ladies and gentlemen, rolling into the sides of Chilcot. That's a 3-2 scoreline. Still, one round buffer that they do have, but what more they have right now is the confidence. 11 kills on kill. Now, that's huge in terms of the role that a Chamber has in his entire team, but nevertheless, what has happened has happened. What is happening now is trying to push in, but no, he'll be denied as there's an operator already on the defensive half, and they need to be careful. ROG trying to go in and get the mid control itself, and somewhere down the line, they are successful in getting the mid control for themselves, as you do not see any player trying to peek in for the mid market or the trees. But right now, Zook, he is holding that angle. He's trying. With the help of his molly that he has to work around with, but will that be enough is going to be the biggest question that we do have right now. The position is being compromised, but he takes down Zook, and that's one player being eliminated, and the second one goes down as well. A 4 versus 3 situation. Spike not yet planted, trying to go in towards the A side and get the A control, but you know what? Wenka is holding the angle beautifully, and any moment it can be
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Wenka takes down the last man surviving. Chilcot gets this round. 4-2, the scoreline, Rambo. Again and again, where things do look fine and good for the sides of ROG. Chilcot, they just come out of syllabus with a new strategy or something different, and they make rounds work for their favor.
Yep, they are making rounds work in their favor, but looking at what's happening right now, something just tells me something's off for the sides of ROG. I mean, they're not just playing their true game. They're 2-4, 2-round deficit in favor for the defending front. That's going to be Team Chilcot. And here we have the next round coming in from Ghost, picking early on. Oh, can he get this kill? No, he is not. He does not go for the pre-fire. He's going to be holding on to this angle. Ghost, he's going to be holding on super close to this B push ambush angle, but the spike is making its way to the A side. It's actually made it to the A side. The fight is gonna start any moment in this A position. Glyph having a beautiful angle towards mid, knowing this man's position, they have to play it safe, because all the rounds, most of the time, it's Glyph taking that early kill onto his belt, but can it be another quick kill for him? Here we have a push coming in. That's going to be Ghost getting that first early kill. And they have this site. They may get this site if they push on the right time. Defenders trying to rotate in all fashions from the other side. There we have Ghost being taken down by Satan himself. And that is going to be man advantage leveled off. Man advantage now in favor for... So it's been leveled off to a 3-on-3 situation. Defenders left with 3 people to defend. But attackers,
left.
they can push on inward to this B side. Backstab coming in slowly. Tama is going to be smoking off this angle. Glyph's not going to be having the angle to fight at all. The side is open and in for business, and these guys are going to be going in for that early round plant. And that's going to be a quick kill coming over to Tamo. He's no Glyph is going to be holding on to this position, and then he's going to be teleporting. He's not going to be expecting this angle Glyph position right now, but are they going to be going in for a save, or are they going to be going in for a push? Glyph trying to play the save, gets in one, spots the second one. That's free information for Tamo. He can get to the last kill as well, but is he going to be going in? Zook coming in for a cross trade, and that is going to be worst aimer going down. Finally, ROG trying to get this trend back in their favor.
That's a thrifty round that ROG had for themselves. 4-3. Ladies and gentlemen, the scoreline that we do have right now, but that's going to be time out. The most needed and the most important timeout from the sides of Chilcot itself. Looking at the scorecard right now, Gulf is doing a tremendous job here. He's doing all the heavy liftings he can. 12 kills, 5 deaths, a lot. In terms of the role, I mean, as said, right, Chamber is considered to be a sentinel, though his one only ability is, checking the backstabs and everything, but rest all the abilities are some of the abilities that a duelist may have. So I consider it a duelist. You can consider him an initiator as well. So anything that you guys want, but that's not in Sentinel. And looking at the way Glyph is playing, I don't think that's a role a Sentinel does. But right now, looking at the sides of worst aimer right now, he had the best of his aims in the previous few days. Right now, it's kind of off to see him on 0 kills.
It's kind of off indeed, but of course, a timeout called early on. Maybe this is gonna get this prep top could be the game changer. But here we are going in for round number 7. Apologies.
4-3. The scoreline gets you into a spot where you aren't able to decide on right now. Whatever happens, it happens. Quite quick entry, but just managing Ghost, and that's going to be one player being done, and Dustin, and the main player as well as the Jet from the side of the Raptors.
Spike planted.
Really initiated, but Tommy's holding the tank. There's a side for Venga takes down the Omen, and that's just one more player being done, and Dustin 5-3.
Last player standing.
Is this man freaking kidding me? Playing a chamber and getting 4K, 3K,
Flawless.
back to back. This man is just a monster himself, and he is not gonna stop. 5-3, ladies and gentlemen, and a flawless rolling in. But I have to say it to my production, please can you show the scorecard? 16 freaking kills with 5 deaths on that. And if you look at ROG, Ghost got 8. That's the half directly, Rambo.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense looking at what's happening right now. ROG are not in the prime of fashion. So 3 of them used their ultimate last round and they couldn't convert that one. And here we have the production guy showing us the teddy bear again. Yep, I mean, he loves his teddy bear. But I don't know why he loves the teddy bear, but here we are back in. Alright, we're back in round number 9, and this is going to be 5-3, 2-round deficit in favor for the defenders. Neki and Chilcon are in an advantage. This is a map pick by ROG, and they have to convert these rounds, crucial rounds early on, and Worst Aimer goes in ballistic, gets the spike itself. Savage Yoda goes down with the spike onto mid. A lot of information leaks happening left, right, and center. Defenders scrambling to get the spike in their favor, and this is going to be a contested position in towards the A side. Spike still dropped, not recovered just yet. Ghost trying to get the off angles in check. This could probably be a bad choice, but can he make the shots connect? Yup, he does. Gets one, spots another one, as that's going to be Sean trading the kill. Advantage neutralized. Advantage now in
Spike
favor for the
down
defenders.
A.
Gets
One
goes the
enemy
extra mile.
remaining.
3K onto Sean. Tama does open up the side a bit, but not going to be doing much. Backstab coming in, and a knife from Venki. A knife from Venki. Are you kidding me?
That hurted. Honestly, that hurted. ROG Academy, the team that has shown us what they can do when they are at their best. But right now, looking at ROG, this is not the ROG we have been seeing in the previous days. Rambo, look at them. We haven't seen them falling down this bad any moment. Right now, they need to do something.
Get out of my way.
3-round buffer, and still they can make the scoreline a 3-3. But in front of the next round itself, we do see players trying to go in a bit more aggressive, but will that be enough? Savage Yoda trying to take the side entry. Son somewhere holding at the trees position needs to be careful itself, because that's going to be a lot of chaos if things go wrong. And the 7th round might roll in for the sides of Chilcot. They need to be really careful as if this map goes in the favor of Chilcot. It's done for the sides of ROG Academy, but Gilf takes down Ghost. That's only one player done.
Trap
and Justin.
destroyed.
Savage Yoda takes down Venka. A fair trade.
Cover
happening.
going out.
Both of the teams have lost one of their players, so that's going to be an equalizing 4 versus 4 fight. Gilf is holding a beautiful angle. Satan takes down Oni. Raj takes down
Teleport's
Satin.
ready.
Son takes down Charm. A 3 versus 2. Gilf trying to take down 1. Will he be able to do that? He tries to, but no, Zook will be better this time. Gilf goes down. 2 versus 2 retake. Savage Yoda has operators.
Alarm bot out. Recalling my bot.
Might be the worst
Placing
time
swamp
to beat
grenade.
the
One
game.
enemy remaining.
Already Savage takes down the worst game, but a 1 versus 2.
One enemy
Ready to
remaining.
jump one. A 1 versus 1. A do or die for Zook. Son is down.
Thrifty.
7 matches down. Thrifty. Ladies and gentlemen, one more Thrifty rolling in for the sides of ROG Academy. That knife hurt a lot, and they answered it back with a Thrifty rolling in for them. A 6-4 scoreline.
That works.
I honestly did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. ROG are not in the best of fashion. I mean, I expected them to be a little sloppy or on the edges, but after that extreme game, this is just Look at them. They are losing players left and right. It's always down to that last player to carry his team forward. It's down to that last player to push things forward for his team. And right now, looking at what's playing on mid position being contested, Tamo going extra mile towards the A side. Spike still circling on in this mid position, which is kind of exposed. Knowing that Glyph loves to play the operator in this. Same angle, and he's been taking quick kills, early kills round after round. Oh, push from the defenders in, and they have it. Glyph, I told you this guy loves to take that early peek, and he probably can and will take that early kill, and that's going to be forcing the attackers to rotate ASAP. Quick kills coming in. Venki is going to be taking down Ghost, but at the same time, trades coming from Savage, Yoda. And
Bring them down.
This could be the round for the defenders if they can get this checked. The push coming in from the attackers towards the B side. Oh, A side B. Oh, this is going to be causing a lot of chaos for the defenders. They are rotating towards the A position. Only one defender left to hold on to this. B, he's got a beautiful angle. Sean, he's going to be taking in one. Gets one kill. Getting in the second one. Yup, gets the second one in check. It's all down to the last person. That's going to be Omen. He has to get this round for his team.
30
Doesn't
seconds
manage to get
left.
spotted, but 30 seconds is all he has to play around with. 3 defenders holding the spike to perfection. Tamo, last man standing, a man who's known to be deadly. He has to pop these shots right now. He's going to be spotting in one, spotting in two, and he's going to be held on. A dark day for ROG if I have to be an
Last
ROG fan, my
round
man.
before the switch.
Last round before the switch. 7 for 3-round deficit. This is not what you would be expecting for your map pick.
7-4. It can be 7-5. ROG, they need to do the best of what they can. Because right now, you know what is happening. It's a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. I might be reminding it to you again and again. But what these guys are letting go right now is the land finals.
Spike down B.
That's gonna be 1, 2, 3 takedowns. Down as well.
You should
Within
run.
Few seconds, the size of ROG Academy is devastated. A 3 versus 2. Spike, yes, it's been planted, and there's going to be an investment of lockdown as well from the side of KJ. But there's going to be 0 players detained. They have to play on time and get this round.
We'll catch them.
Satan is trying to
Where are you?
get the site entry, and the players go take some Satan. That's going to be
One enemy remaining.
That's done. 7-5. Ladies and gentlemen, as I told you while they need the 7-5. They did
Switching
that,
sides.
and it might be a comeback time as the sides are swapped. And now it's gonna be the sides of ROG Academy on the defensive half, whereas Chilcott will be going in for the attackers half.
Turret out.
I just think you jinxed it, but hey.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just gonna hold on to that. But here we are. I'm not gonna jinx it anymore, but looking at what's happening, Chilcott do have this in the bag. I think they are gonna be taking a 2-0 victory early on in this best of 3. If this continues, I mean, Chilcott are in the driver's seat. These guys are on fire, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Absolutely.
They're doing a pretty good job at it, but can they make this continue onwards? Because looking at what's happening, Chilcott switching on towards the attacking front. They were already aggressive when they were playing the defensive front. Now that they're attackers, these guys are going to be going a little...
Spike down
Apologies
mid.
for that, I just lost the words because the spike was dropped onto mid, and that is a whole lot of information for the defenders to play around with. Does manage. Classic not going to be doing much damage on a long range. Sean going the extra mile, getting that early kill on, and that's going to be the spike itself. And Savage spots into. That's going to be his utility coming to perfection.
One
and
enemy
Sean
remaining.
can last man standing, and that is going to be attacker. Excuse me?
What?
ROG letting it slip. This is not looking good for them. 8-5 on the scoreboard. ROG in their map, they are not having control. They are trying to scramble whatever they have. They're trying to scramble, use whatever utilities that they have to hold on to this game. They have to win this game under regulation if they want to push it to a third map, a decider. A lot happening right now, folks, in regulation time. A lot going down. Both these teams are giving out all they have. Chilcott having the better hand in this game. The best of 3 going in favor for Chilcot is what I have to say so myself. And here we have a push coming into the A side right now. All the attackers converging on this A side.
And will be taking down Wenka. A 3 versus 3 fight. Yes, it goes down. Worst tamer taking down Spike. Good takes down Tom.
Placing
Gonna be a
sentry.
3v2 situation. What's gonna happen is the biggest question. Worst tamer having the best of the situation right now. He's got one player. Ghost, he's low on his HP. He needs to be careful before doing anything out.
One
Ghost
enemy
still
remaining.
having the best of the situation. Ghost takes down Ghost. Second takes down Cube. 9-5. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you once again, this map pick of Ascent was of the sides of ROG Academy. And look what is happening. ROG Academy, on their own map pick, they are not able to get the map control. The sides of Chilcot, they are not even giving them a chance of taking the map control. They are just ripping things apart right now.
Ripping things apart indeed. 95 scoreline. I mean, a 4-round deficit is not what you're going to be having right now. Weapons not in their best of friends. Attackers going to be going in with a similar kind of bite. 2 people get spotted on early on. That's going to be free information for the defenders. They're going to be rotating on. Mid-rotate coming in. This is going to be a choke convergence point happening in the B side right now. Two attackers already managed to get this garage in there. Oh, Wenky gonna be getting that quick kill, and he's gonna be flash peeking towards Oni. And Oni get this, he spots in one. That's gonna be Zook going the extra mile. Savage here now going ballistic inside, and he's gonna be taken under worst tamer. Man advantage in favor for the attackers. 1v2 scenario can be done and dusted if Ghost has the mind for it. Ghost spots in one. He knows someone's in the site with the spike, but that is not gonna be the case right now because the backstab is coming in. Ghost! Trying to go for the spray, and he gets a spike.
Spike
Last
down, B.
1v1 Ghost. He's just yes. Oh, Ghost! No, he's gonna be taken down. He had 25 points of health. I mean, that was a huge disadvantage for him.
So close so far. 10,
I mean,
5.
that wasn't even close. I mean, ROG are a mile apart, man. 5-round deficit.
The round.
No timeouts called. It just feels as if they've given up.
Turret out.
After that knife, I feel like ROG somewhere down the line have lost the confidence. I mean, we can see, right? This is not the ROG we have seen before. It hasn't happened ever that we have seen ROG falling down in such a way. It's gonna be the 11th
Bomb buddy out.
round. Oh, hey! Everything ROG trying to go in for a pretty aggressive angle. Watching the smokes, he's waiting with trying to take down Manto. He's not able to do that. Venka trying and trying to level back, but no.
Last player standing.
Venka and Zone take down grenade with the coordination that they have. And those will be the last man surviving a 1 versus 4 situation where he's down to 50% HP, but no! Do not do that, my friend! Don't do that! A second life! Rambo, this right now is really not looking good for the sides of ROG Academy. One more round for the sides of Chilcot, and they will be not just going in for the match point, but directly the series point itself.
Series point indeed. I mean, ROG, what is going on? The camp of ROG is something is off. Not able to figure out what's going off for them, but something is not in their favor. These guys are not locking in rounds, which I've seen them pull off in previous map. Ascent is a map I've seen them play a lot of times. What is going on? 11-5 is the scoreline. No time was taken yet, but this is going to be another crack fight happening here in the B set. Oh, a lot of chaos happening in the third. That's going to be a whole lot of explosions happening in that close space. That is going to be a choke point there for ROG, and that's going to cause two quick kills coming in their favor. ROG timeout going ballistic, taking a worst aimer. A lot of chaos happening here. I'm not able to track what's happening, but here is Spike getting planted. Oh, quick kill coming in. Timeout going ballistic. 2 quick kills coming in for Ghost, and he can make this one work. 1v1 scenario. Could he stick this? Is he going to stick this? No, he's going to play it safe. And that is going to be Ghost going the extra mile. But is it too late? Hey, look what's happening right now. Look what is happening right now. It's the consistency. The amount of players ROG are losing is so high that you really can't keep track. I mean, it's just down to that last player to a clutch or kick situation. I mean, he has to clutch the game or else they're gone. They ain't gonna be bringing this back. They are not. They are not bringing this game back in their favor. I mean, what is happening, Dutch? I'm lost for words.
For a moment, it was relief. Honestly, it was a moment of relief. As you said, it might be too late. They need to be careful. They might gain their confidence after gaining one round, but the question remains the same. Right now, Sean is trying to fight it. Satchel out. Satchel out. And trying to go in from the second lane. They're putting one inside both houses. Second one comes down as well.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
One versus 3 situation on Son.
There.
Guess what? His location is being compromised. This can be the series point. This can be the series point, ladies and gentlemen. Will it
I
be
cannot
taken?
use that.
His location gets compromised. Savage Yoda trying to be a bit calm and composed. The location gets compromised. This is it. It's gonna be the series point for the side of Chill Card, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinals, day 1. Turning
Match point.
out to be a huge surprise, not just for you, not just for me or Rambo, but for everyone out here. The production guy a while ago said it's gonna be a 2-0. My friend, I trust you on whatever you say because it is a 2-0.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Copy of that.
god. Oh
The production
my
guy is
God.
just. I'm sorry about that, chat. The production guy is just stop. Come back, 12 rounds on board. ROG going ballistic.
down,
Quick kill
B.
coming from timeout. Ghost, these guys. They know what's coming and they are
player
going ballistic.
standing.
Ghost going ballistic. 2 quick kills coming. Timeout taking 2 quick kills. It's all down to Glyph, the man, the myth, the legend. That's gonna be. Before I can even comment on what's happening, the round just got over. Flawless victory, 7-12. I mean, at this point, they got nothing to lose, so I think ROG are just going ham with it. Speaking of which, going ham, and there is my co-caster for last season, Doctor in the chat. How are you, Doctor? I mean, I missed you, man.
Turret out.
12-7.
12-7 on the board. I mean, but I'm just gonna rub this on the production guy's face. My man,
Oh.
whichever team you supported this season has not won. Please don't jinx.
You want to play? Let's play.
7. Ladies and gentlemen, series points for the sides of Chill God right now. But looking at the creds they have, they do not have enough creds to play around with. If they get this, they won't just get a thrifty for them, but they will get a slot for the finals itself.
Finals
Push.
itself.
Yep, the push going towards the B side where there are still players standing in the mid. It's gonna be a slow push as they do not have enough of
Got
five,
one.
but Savage takes down 1, Zuke takes down 1. Right now, this can be a round that ROG needs the most. But what is gonna happen? Will it be a 12-8 or a 37? The biggest question right now. Satan is in the mid areas and his location has already been compromised. Gilf, with that true they force, you know what this man can do because he is a monster. Ghost takes down Satan. This can be a flawless. Gilf trying to go inside. He is trying to get in for more and more information. There's one player, Oni, trying to hold that position for him. He's able to take him down. He misses the shot. Now you know
30
that,
seconds
my
left.
friend. You do not miss those shots at this point in time. This is the round ROG was waiting for a time ago, and they might get this round for themselves. Still, Gilfy is trying his level best. He has that confidence that he might be able to take more players
One
down.
enemy
What's not
remaining.
working right now is
10
time.
seconds left.
Time
Have
is
the
not their
spike.
best
Spike
friend.
down
He's
A.
trying to do whatever he can before he goes down. He takes down 1. Goes still.
ace.
That's only taking it down. 12-8, ladies and gentlemen. It's a team ace, not a flawless, but a round that the sides of Team ROG Academy needed the most. Till this match is on, till everything is going good. But if we can see the scorecard once, 12 kills on Guild with 15 deaths. This is just looking phenomenal.
Phenomenal indeed. 12-8 on the board. Is this too late, ROG? I mean, if you guys pulled this early on in the game, this would have been your map. But pulling this kind of stuns right now, you're hanging in by a thread, my man. You have to push this out of regulation if you guys do want to win this map. And out of regulation seems to be going the extra mile. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm just saying it's still possible being ROG being ROG, but here we are. Oh, quick trades coming in here. Sean, a man, can he get this one? Nope, that's gonna be Sean getting trades in return. Sean's gonna be taking down Ghost, and that's gonna be Zook with a quick return kill coming in from his name. Spike still dropped on towards B. No one's gonna be taking the spike up. Spike's picked up. Omen's got the spike. This could probably... The spike is not picked up. Omen trying to go rotate and get the spike. If the defenders push a little early on towards the B side, they probably can get the spike. Omen has a teleport, so I think he's going to be teleporting to get the spike in the last second. Spike is going to be a debate for the defenders to push in, but defenders have actually not even considered the spike. They are converging on the A side right now, and this could probably be the game. Omen readying. Yep, there's the Omen teleporting. Got the spike. Defenders 4v4 scenario. Can they pull this one back in their favor? Killjoy, defender Killjoy in play.
Placing sentry.
Gonna be forcing the defenders off the side. Probably the best of choices to do right now, but the attackers are rotating in from all different angles. This could probably be a stick diffuse coming in from them. Oh, it is a stick diffuse. They just need to stick it in. And it's goal! Spike diffuse is killed, but 2 big kills coming in there. Last man standing, 1v1. He has information, 1v2, apologies. Spots in one. Oh, he does not manage to get the kill, and this is gonna be it!
Attackers win.
I'm back. Production guy.
Oh my god.
I'm just
not
gonna
see this coming.
I'm just gonna give this out to you folks. Whichever team the production guy has been supporting this season, I feel you, man. You guys have not been winning. It's not the caster's curse, it's the production guy curse. I'm sorry about that. ROG, you guys did put up a good show at the end. So hard luck is this is what we have to say, because Shilcon, you guys are making your way to the LAN finals. To understand where the LAN finals is going to be happening, to understand if you can be a part of the LAN finals, if you can, we're going to be having some activities there as well. If you can drop on in to see what's happening at LAN, what activities we have up in check. Make sure you follow our socials: NVIDIA GeForce India, Colorful Tech India, and Crucial by Micron Technologies. Follow these pages. We'll be sharing updates on all these pages. And of course, our very own Fave Gaming. But apart from that, if you want to get connected with us, myself or Dash or the production guy, you can check out our Instagram handles. It's right there on screen. If you want the production guy, it's I'm not going to spell that out, but if you can put that, you can put it up on my site. You want to do that? But that's about it. It was a pleasure bringing this map number. Semi-final number 1, best of 3, but cut short by a map. 2-0 victory in favor of Shilcon. Spectacular game done by them. Absolutely mind-blowing. These guys actually aced it. Glyph, what are you, man?
Monster.
What
I
are
would
you,
answer
man?
that. I would answer that. Probably I would answer that. He is just a monster. He was in
Yeah.
a hunt, and the hunger for kills was up completely. He was not stopping at any point of time, and that's how phenomenal he performed. Every round you will see Gilf taking the very first blood, not just for himself, but for his
Exactly.
entire team.
So the thing is, he was playing a chamber. You didn't realize he was playing a chamber, didn't you?
Exactly.
I mean, you did mention one round that you may call whatever you want, but he is in fact getting that early kill. He's getting the entry kills. He is the initiator in this map, but played to perfection, played amazingly. Guys, we're gonna cut this thing short right now. We're gonna be taking a leave for the day because we have another semi-final coming away tomorrow, which is another best of 3. A lot of action. Naughty Army versus Team Instinct is what we're gonna be having tomorrow. A spectacular game, spectacular bit of action. 2 amazing teams. These guys are battling it out tomorrow. GeForce India, Fave Gaming. So till then, signing off for this cast is going to be myself, Nitin Rambo, Kamlesh, Darsh. Any takeaways for the day?
Be ready for tomorrow, guys, because the way today has been, tomorrow is gonna be more
Yep.
amazing. So I wouldn't jinx it more today itself. It's time for me to say a goodbye to all of you out here, and I'll be waiting for tomorrow to see what happens tomorrow. But right now, have a good day, take care, and be safe.